everyone. Thanks for being here. This is the New York State Assembly Environmental Conservation and Health Committee public hearings on flame retardants in children's products. The Chicago Tribune newspaper series concerning flame retardants has struck a chord across the nation. The congressional hearings, EPA involvement, and the governor of California now announcing that they are going to initiate a review of their state's flame retardant criteria, which affects much of what the rest of the nation experiences. But despite the recent flurry of attention, concerns about flame retardants are not new. In the 1970s, health concerns about the flame retardant tris led to the Consumer Product Safety Commission restricting use of one form of tris in children's pajamas. In its place, however, the industry substituted another form of tris. In 2011, last year, in response to health concerns, the Assembly passed legislation that I was pleased to sponsor along with Assemblyman Gottfried, who chairs the Health Committee, that would have prohibited the use of tris, TDCPP, as well as tris TSEP. Ultimately, we became the first state in the nation to pass a law to prohibit the use of tris TSEP, but the other form of tris remains in use. In addition, the Assembly has continued to pass legislation prohibiting the use of the flame retardant DECA. This year, following a hearing we did here last December, the Assembly passed legislation, Assembly 3141A, that would prohibit the sale of children's products containing chemicals determined to be hazardous to children's health. At that hearing in December, some technical concerns were raised about the legislation, which we addressed. The legislation was amended, and although each of the largest manufacturers of those chemical flame retardants were invited to attend, none has chosen to do so, which does deprive Assembly members of an opportunity to ask questions and raise issues of concern. At the hearing today, there is a witness list. Witnesses are reminded to try and keep the verbal portion of your presentation to 10 minutes. Whatever written presentation you give to us does become part of the official record. It's not necessary for you to read that to us. If you would care to summarize it or extend into other areas, that's fine. That gives us a little more time for some question and answer, which we find is frequently a very important part of this process.